welcome to the Chester F. Awald Memorial Gymnasium. We are back with KMVT Sports. My name is Josh, and tonight we bring you the Saratoga Falcons against the Mountain View Spartans. Welcome to tip-off. These Mountain View Spartans come into this game number 1 in league standings at 7-1. Overall, they're 14-3. Falcons will start off with the ball. Stolen by Mountain View. The Falcons are 11-7 overall, who get the ball back. But they are 4-4 in league, putting them in 5th place in the Santa Clara Valley De Anza League. A couple early turnovers here. Matsumoto's shot's no good. Recovered and rebounded by Mountain View. Another three-pointer. No good there. Matsumoto with the rebound again. Cut on the inside. And that's Amelia with the score, making it 2-0. And that's how our game begins. Traveling called that time on Saratoga's Falcons player, Peyton Steffen. Peyton is one of the few sophomores on this Falcons team. Fiona Lee with the ball, tossing it inside. Backcourt violation. It's going to turn the ball over. Nothing here early in this game. We got some hard defense from Mountain View, resulting in a jump ball. An effective turnover for the Mountain View Spartans. Lee driving with the ball, passes it. Looked like a foul that time against the Spartans. As they pass the ball around, we have almost a full court press here by the Spartans, looking for some defense. Foul that time. Yervi Ivor for the Falcons ran into, looks like Alanya Hernandez. Iyer now passing the ball. Iyer turns, shoots, and scores 2. That is the first bucket for the Falcons. Let's see how Mountain View responds. Thinking about the three-pointer. Pulls it up, passes it. Wide open. That was Emma Tang who scored that one for the Spartans. Three-point shot. That one's good for Emma Williams. That makes this game 4-5. This is the first lead of the game for the Falcons. Jump shot. by Alanya Hernandez that time. Puts the Spartans back up, 6-5. Good effort there by Lee, who knocked the ball out of bounds. 23 left in the shot clock. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in this first period. Got a substitute for the Falcons here. Peyton Steffen coming back into the game. Falcons pass the ball around the perimeter. Trying to make a cut inside. Blocked that time by Amelia. Steffens tried to go around Amelia, couldn't find a shot that would go in. Rebounded by the Spartans, bringing it back into their front court. Three-pointer up, three-pointer no good. And here come the Falcons, finding a wide open Steffens. Went underneath the basket, shot it straight up. Rebounded, here comes the Spartans on this end. Iyer passes the ball. Three-pointer up. Three-pointer good for Emma Williams. It's her second one. Falcons go up 8-6. 3.5 minutes left in the first period. Steal that time by Iyer. Iyer's driving, scoops it up, and no good. It was a good fast break, but couldn't come up with any points. Foul that time committed. On the pass. I believe the foul was on Ava. Nope, couldn't tell who the foul was on. A wide open three-pointer, no good. Falcons passing around the perimeter, trying to find a wide open shot. Mountain View's got their defense going. And they come up with the ball. It's a good steal right there by Hernandez. Passes the ball back. Hernandez with the three. Off the rim, no good. Comes back to the Falcons. Ref's gonna call a foul against the Spartans. And substitution here. Riley Alder comes in for the Falcons. Looks like Ellie Westgate comes in for St. Francis. Westgate steals the ball. Bad pass, but it was still recovered. Back to Westgate. Wide open three-pointer. That one's good for Ellie Westgate, making her name in this game well known. That puts the Spartans back up in the lead. Another good effort by Westgate to knock that ball out of bounds. Falcons will maintain possession. Ava Kai with the ball, passing it over to Iyer. Looked like they're going to call Fiona Lee with the shove. Fiona Lee will come out of this game. And Kai Matsumoto now taking her spot. Falcons have got a three-pointer up. All net that time. That was Sani. with the bucket. Puts the Falcons back up on top. Shot up. Will it count? The shot counts, and they give her one. As Hernandez goes to the line. The stadium goes silent. Shot up, shot good. Back on top go the Spartans. Number 4, Emma Tang comes into the game for the Spartans. Falcons wasting a lot of time here in the backcourt. Mountain View is trying to give their full court press. Shot up, no good. Westgate with the rebound. Roxy Silver in the game for the Spartans, trying to find a wide open Emma Tang, and I don't think Tang was ready for it. Here comes Iyer, tossing it across the court. Mountain View's all over it. It gets stolen, ripped right out of the hands by Hernandez. Hernandez now showing some moves, driving into the front court. Pass over to Westgate. The referee stops the game. Looks like Ava Kai committed a foul against Hernandez. Mountain View maintains the ball. Hernandez with the ball now. This is a little spin move, passes to Westgate. He's wide open for a 3, and it's right off the backboard. Corner 3, no good. Foul on the rebound against Mountain View. Mountain View still with their defense on the opposite side. Shot that time by Riley Alder, misses the net and the board and bounces right out of bounds. Substitution for Saratoga. Emily Rich comes into the game for Emma Williams. Mountain View drives in to the front court. Saratoga's got some decent defense around the perimeter. Rebounding that time for Saratoga was Riley Alder. She gets fouled. And it looks like they're already in the bonus with 6 seconds left here in the first period. So Riley Alder is going to go ahead and shoot a couple free throws. Let's see if she can give Saratoga the lead. First shot up, no good. Six seconds left in the first period. Second shot, no good. Mountain View rebounds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got to put it up. A wild shot goes nowhere. The referee is calling a foul, though. I think she was fouled on the shot. They might come back with 2 for Mountain View. In the meantime, Mountain View takes the lead 12-11. And here comes the shot. No good. Shoots one more. And that's how the first period ends. Mountain View, oh, it was behind the three-point line. She gets a third shot. That's how this first quarter ends. What a wild first quarter it was. 14-11. Spartans on top. Back here at the Chester F. Awald Memorial Gymnasium. Second quarter action for you. Some good defense that time. Picked up by the Falcons. Found the ball, driving it. Foul by Hernandez. She knew it. Threw her hands up in the air right away as soon as that whistle went. Coming in for Hernandez is Kamia Pat Wardon. She is one of the few freshmen on this team, on this varsity team. Three-pointer up, no good for the Falcons. Rebounded by Alder. Fought. Fighting that time was Kai Matsumoto. Kai was not letting her have that ball. Referees are conferring here. So when it's a jump ball, it's opposite of who started here with the ball for the quarter. So the jump ball does go to the Falcons, who have the ball around the perimeter, trying to find an open person. Corner three misses completely. Recovered, though, by the Falcons. They need three to tie. Another rebound on the inside for the Falcons. Not this time. Spartans finally have the ball. Let's see if they can get some offense, except it was taken out of bounds by Kamia. So a quick turnover by the Spartans. Driving inside, left wide open under the basket with no shot. Foul that time. It was Emma Kornfers Gavrotsky who rebounded the ball and was fouled. And now we have a timeout. It's going to be called by Mountain View. Let's see what Xavier Cook has to say. Coach Cook wants to take a timeout, talk it over with his team. We'll be right back. Mountain View Spartans will have the ball. 14-11. Home team is up. See if they can get some more offense going. They haven't had possession of the ball too much in this quarter. Foul occurred while in the act of shooting, so she will get 2 shots. Will Ellie Westgate. Foul committed looked like by Riley Idler. Chance to extend the lead here. First shot's up and good. Substitution for the Falcons as Adrian Chung comes in. Quick shoe check that time. Westgate with her second shot. That one's no good. But they rebound the ball. See if they can turn 2 or 3 out of this. Ball gets bounced around. In and out of the bucket. Rebounded by the Falcons. Emily Rich passes the ball back to Rich again. Desperate three, no good. Scrum for the ball. It'll be a jump ball in Mountain View's favor. Got a couple more substitutions. Fiona Lee comes back in for Mountain View. She gets the ball immediately. Pass forward to Westgate. Trying to find an open player. Driving in is Emma Tang for 2. Bringing Mountain View up by 6. Full court press this time by Mountain View. Trying to find an open player, but Mountain View's got the defense going good. And that's going out of bounds. This is going to be Mountain View ball. Westgate's are rebounded in. Tossed it over to Fiona. Fiona Lee. Westgate thinks about the 3. Throws back to Tang. Shot up. Pat Warden was not able to get it down that time. Mountain View does do the full court press, but that leaves some open people up front. Let's see if the Falcons can capitalize on that next time. Shot clock's running out, 3 seconds left. Shot up, no good. Rebound by the Falcons. Rebounded again by the Falcons. That time, it was Peyton Steffens who ends up scoring for the Falcons. Westgate's shot up is up and good. Off the backboard. Mountain View pulls ahead by 7 here in the second period. We got 4 minutes left. Hernandez, who had some early foul trouble, comes back into the game as Emma Tang takes a seat. Falcons trying to find an answer for this defense. And Mountain View just steals the ball. Passed up forward, trying to find an open person. Falcons got a little bit of defense of their own, steals the ball, drives it back over to the front court. And traveling. Called on Anjali Sanhi. Sanhi's been pretty active on the defensive end. Lee brings the ball up. Fiona Lee passes the ball. Pat Ward on. Not able to get that 3 that time. Rebounded by Saratoga. Emma Williams passes the ball. Comes back to her. Shot up, 3-pointer. This is too wide. Falcons keep rebounding, but not that time. Keep missing shots. A lot of credit to Peyton Steffen, who keeps fighting underneath the ball and fighting on the defensive end for the ball. Westgate driving into the paint, and she's fouled. Riley Alder happened to get in the way. Now it's going to be 2 shots for Westgate. Westgate went 1 for 1 last time. Misses the first one this time. Couple substitutions for the Falcons. Getting our first look at Lillian Liu. Liliana Liu, number 24 for the Falcons. Entering the game for the first time. A lot of pressure by Hernandez. Falcons are feeling it. Finds an open player on the inside. Rebounded that time by Emma Williams, who takes her own shot. Scores 2 for the Falcons. Driving. Pat Wardon was not getting the threes to go down, so she drove the ball inside that time and was able to score 2 in response to the Falcons. Hernandez got to steal that time and then got fouled. So she will take the ball out for the Spartans. Passes into Fiona Lee. Westgate for 3. Shot it, no good. Irvi Ivor passes the ball. Wide open 3. No shot, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Another 3 attempt. That one will go down. Anjali Sani adds 3 more. They desperately needed that. They're still trailing by 4. Ayers finding an open player. Drives inside. Looking for a foul. No, that time. Active hands on the inside. The Falcons had some active hands during the rebound. Lillian Liu tossing the ball. Splits the offense. Tosses it into the back, and it's going to be Mountain View ball. Fiona Lee is also one of the few freshmen on here on this Spartan team. Shot up that time, no good for Pat Warden. Hernandez got knocked pretty hard in the chest. Sitting on the floor right now. Looked like she may have gotten the wind knocked out of her. Crowd cheers as she gets up and walks back. Coming in to replace her is Kai Matsumoto. Mountain View still in the lead, 22-18. Iyer with the ball. being defended well. Perimeter defense shifting back and forth for Mountain View. Iyer with the shot up, no good. Shot no good. Foul's gonna be on Matsumoto. Ava Kai to bound the ball in. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Finds open player on the perimeter, drives in, no good. Westgate able to tippy toe, save the ball, but it gets turned over, back over to the Falcons. Good job by Lee, scooping up from behind. Irvi Iyer didn't even see her coming up from behind her. Ball fell into the hands of Westgate, who then got fouled. We have a little disagreement about what the call was. You see the coach talking to the ref over there on the sidelines. Westgate's first shot is up and good. 23-18, Mountain View. There is only 3 seconds left in the quarter here in the first half. Falcons trying to shoot the ball. Couldn't get it off in time. And that's how the first half will end. We are at 23 Mountain View, 18 Saratoga Falcons. We'll be back to bring you second half action right after this.
I'd like to thank the Cranberry Scoop. The Cranberry Scoop is an iconic gift boutique in downtown Los Altos, providing unique items in a charming retail space. The Cranberry Scoop, the gift store that locals love. And we'd like to thank Jen Paulson. Jen Paulson brings unparalleled design development skills to real estate that helps her clients reach their dreams. Jen is the top 1% of realtors in California. Born and raised in Los Altos, she's dedicated to the local community. Jen Paulson, Silicon Valley's top realtor, the realtor for you.
Welcome to second half action here at KMVT Sports inside the Chester F.A. Wall Gym Memorial Gymnasium. Excuse me. Story of the first half, Mountain View Spartans got some defense as they steal the ball right there. The Saratoga Falcons have not had a lack of possessions. They are doing great with rebounds as they just get a rebound right there. But these Mountain View Spartans are all up in their face. And it's been that way this whole game. Spartans setting up an offense. Quick foul that time. Reach around by Riley Alder. Against Grotsky. Trying to find an open player. Finds Westgate around the perimeter. Lee back to Westgate. In the shooting motion was Pat Warden. Pat Warden been struggling on the perimeter, so she's been driving it in and finding some success on the inside. She's going to shoot two for the Spartans right now, trying to extend their lead. First one goes in, no problem. 6-point lead for the Spartans. 1 minute into this second half. And that's how your third period starts. student section is building here for the Mountain View Spartans. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Here comes the pressure, though. Next shot, no good. The Saratoga Falcons are getting off plenty of shots, but they're not good shots. They can't really find the good shots. There's been a lot of really good defense by the Mountain View Spartans. As Ellie Westgate gets fouled in the shooting motion. 2 for her. Ellie got fouled a couple times in the first half. If my memory serves me correctly, I believe she would be 1 for 5 on the line. Second attempt, no good. Rebound Falcons. We've also seen a lot of full court press by the Mountain View Spartans. Ball knocked out of bounds by Emma Tang. Falcons maintain possession. Liu to bound in the ball. Irvi Iyer finds Liu. Iyer tosses it inside. Ball gets knocked around. All the way across court. Lilian Liu not able to make a shot that time. Offensive foul. It's Mountain View ball. Pat Warden brings it in. She bounces back and forth trying to stymie the defense here of the Falcons. Shot up by Fiona Lee, and it takes a few bounces before it goes in. Off the rim. 9-point advantage. Falcons trying to get some good defensive going. Can't find much, or some good offense going. She can't find much. Spartans defense holding it down. Lillian passes back to Iyer, shoots a 3, and it's up and over. It's going to be a Mountain View ball. Westgate to bring the ball in. Passes it over to Fiona Lee. Brings it into the front court. Pat Wardon gets fouled. Pat Wardhan will bring the ball in here. Three up, 3 no good. Rebound Falcons. They're not playing around anymore. Toss back 3, no good. Rebound by the Falcons again. Toss on the inside, gets bounced around. And Irvi Iyer has been shooting 3. Finally finds one going in. A wide open Fiona Lee shooting 3 on the other side. No good. Rebound Westgate. No. Ball got blocked. Somehow back in the hands of Westgate. Fiona Lee trying again. Same spot, same result. Rebound still up in the air. Who's going to get it? It's a scrum on the ground. Mountain View's got it. Finds the open player, Emma Tang, for 2. (29-21). We have a timeout this time. Ball comes back in. Emma Williams tosses over to Iyer. Williams passing over to Steffen. Liu's shot's no good. Rebounded that time by Mountain View. Pat Warden passes over to Westgate. Pat Warden was hoping Fiona was going to stay back behind the perimeter. Fiona had other plans. Let's see if the Falcons can cook up some offense against this stingy defense. Wide open three, no good. Rebounded on the inside. That one's good. Irvi Iyer, she's making all the points for all the Falcons right now. She's going to need to make a few more as they trail these Mountain View Spartans by 6, 29-23. Shot that time by Emma Tang was no good. So Fiona drove in, found a good shot, tried to take it, but got fouled. Fouled during the shot. That's going to give her 2 free throws. First one does go in. Got a nice arc on that one. Emma Tang goes out of the game. Replaced by Aliana Hernandez, who's a crowd favorite here. As the crowd is starting to build up for the next game, going on right after this one. They're going to call a foul on Fiona Lee. She disagrees, but she's going to come out of the game. Replaced by Matsumoto. Ayers passing back to Kai. Goes around the horn. Mountain View trying to get the ball back. Kai's shot goes up and is good. Ava Kai that time. Driving on the inside. Able to find some pay dirt within the paint. Hernandez looked like she was going to shoot from far away. They'll call it in the act of shooting, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Try to extend the lead for the Spartans here. First shot up and good. 6-point lead for the Spartans. 2.5 minutes here in the third period. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Kai stops. They still haven't gotten it in the front court yet. Steffens with a shot on the inside. That's good. I think that's what they need to keep doing and starting to take the ball into the paint. That's where they've had their most success. It's going to be difficult to beat off this Spartans team with shots like that. Nothing but net. 7-point lead here for the Spartans. Time is ticking as Iyer tries to find the open shooter. 3-pointer, no good. Matsumoto passes it to Pat Warden. Westgate's wide open. 3 up, 3 down. Make it 37-27. 10-point lead. Shot in the inside by Emily Rich. in the paint. She's upset that she missed that one. Three-pointer, no good. Westgate with the steal. Ellie Westgate trying to let her offense set up. They got some wide open players all around the perimeter. Coming back to Pat Wardhen. Back to Westgate at the top of the key. Hernandez is going to take a shot. She's fouled in the act by Steffens. Peyton Steffen has committed a few fouls. I'm wondering if Coach Steffen is going to end up pulling her out of the game. So we have 3 players coming in right now for Saratoga. Peyton Steffen does come out of the game. Hernandez with the second shot. That one's up and good, 39-27. All of these Mountain View Spartans got their hands up. Tight squeeze. Hernandez throwing her hands up in the air. She doesn't think she fouled anybody. Riley Adler, excuse me, is going to shoot too. She thinks differently than Hernandez does. Adler misses the first one. Of course, Hernandez is in some foul trouble and was hurt earlier, so she's going to take a seat while Emma Tang comes in for her. Second shot does go down for Adler. And that is how the third period ends. It is 39-27 with a commanding lead for the Mountain View Spartans. We'll be right back. Fourth period action here in Mountain View at the Chester F.A. Walt Memorial Gymnasium. Welcome to KMVT Sports, everybody. My name is Josh. Right now we have an 11-point lead for the Mountain View Spartans as they'll start the period with the ball. Coach Cook trying to direct his Spartans. Lady Spartans driving around with the ball, setting up their offense, trying to find a good clean shot. Westgate wants the shot on the inside. There's too many players plugging up the paint. Shot on the outside. And a foul called by Roxy Silver, or a foul called on Roxy Silver beyond the 3. That's going to give Anjali Sani 3 shots. First one's good. Second one's good. 7.5 minutes in this game. Steffen will come back in for Saratoga. Third shot's up. No good. Rebound, Mountain View. Mountain View does have a 9-point lead. Three-point shot that time, no good. Driving is the Falcons. Shot up, no good. Westgate has the rebound. She's trying to pull it away. Throwing some elbows. They're going to call a foul on Westgate, which is going to give the ball to the Falcons. Throwing too many elbows was Westgate. Three-pointer up. No good that time. I believe that was Irvi Iyer shooting the three ball. She's been playing a lot of minutes for these Falcons today. As she comes up with the ball this time, she's driving in, finds herself in the paint, runs into. It looks like they're going to call charging on Iyer. She runs right into Roxy Silver, who had her feet firmly planted in the paint. Extra possession for the Spartans thanks to Roxy Silver's heads up play that time. Ball stolen though. That ball, the pass was blocked and stolen by Emily Rich. And Ellie Westgate getting called with a foul. And that's why the Mountain View Spartans defense is so good. Another steal, another possession. A wide open shot. Mountain View Spartans are #1 in the Deanza League at 7-1. Shot that time by Stefan was no good. On the inside was Emily Rich trying to rebound. I think she got fouled, and indeed she did. She's going to go to the line and shoot two. Six minutes left in this first game. First shot up, no good. Substitution for Saratoga. Emily Rich going to put up the second one. Still at 39-30. Falcons trying to find some offense. But first they need to step up their defense, make sure they stop this Mountain View Spartan barrage. Pat Warden driving in the middle. Finds a layup. That'll give her a couple more. Boosting up those stats, bringing the Spartans back up to a double-digit lead. Iron's trying to slow down her offense. Trying to make sure that they keep a calm, cool, collected mind. Shot up that time, no good. Foul by Pat Warden. Kamia Pat Warden did not think that was a foul. Referee disagrees. Two shots for Daughtry Iyer. Daughtry Iyer has not had too many minutes in this game. It's good to see her get in there. Westgate passes the ball from the ground to Fiona. Fiona Lee trying to drive into the front court. Ball got knocked out. Parents didn't like that call, but it was a foul that time against Irvi Iyer, who has had a lot of minutes in this game. .5 minutes left in this one. Clock ticking. Players on the floor. Fiona Lee driving. She shoots, she scores, she gets the foul. She will shoot for one more. Another substitution for Saratoga. Ava Kai comes into the match as Fiona Lee shoots up her and one. Make it a 14-point lead for these Spartans. Blocked that time. Again, Pat Warden with her defense in this backcourt has been giving Mountain View extra possessions. Fiona Lee with sidestep. Finds the open lane. Puts it up and in. Coach Cook tell them to put their hands up. Keep those hands active. And that's exactly what they're doing. Ball goes over to the Mountain View Spartans. Westgate to take the ball out. Fiona driving up into the front court with an ankle breaker. Hernandez, wide open three-pointer. Shoots over a three over to the crowd. It goes crazy. Stefan wants to drive here. Stefan's shots up is no good. Westgate had the ball in her hands, shot it off of the leg of Stefan's, and so Mountain View will retain the ball. Saratoga's coach trying to call timeout. Saratoga Falcons will get the timeout, granted by the referee. It is 49-30 with 3.5 minutes left in this one. We'll be right back. Fourth period action, 3.5 minutes left, 3:35 on the clock. These Mountain View Spartans have almost wrapped this thing up. They should be killing some time off the clock. Double dribble by Westgate. Didn't realize that she picked it up and dropped it again. Some substitutions for Saratoga. Ava Kai to rebound the ball in. Irvi Iyer passes the ball up front. Crowd's chanting for defense. That's what we've been seeing all game long for these Mountain View Spartans. It's been a defensive clinic. Coach Xavier had his team ready. Hernandez bring the ball in. As we have 3 minutes left. Let's see how much of this shot clock that they want to use. Hernandez just wants the stats. She got a big old smile on her face. She shot that one from Oakland. 52-30. Iyer finds an open lane inside, misses the shot. Rebounded by Pat Warden. Pat Warden, one of the defensive stars of this game. Passes the ball back to Hernandez for another three. Rebound by Pat Warden. Looks like they're calling a foul. Hernandez came to play. She gets fouled that time as she starts to shoot it. Some of the equipment gets hit. Hernandez first shot goes in clean. 53 to 30. 2:02 left in the fourth period. Mountain View Spartans trying to show the world why they are 14-3 overall, 7-1 in this league. They've all but wrapped up this game, and you can see that Coach Cook will not accept any laziness on this defensive side. He wants his Spartans to steal the ball when they get the chance. As Fiona Lee gets her hands on the ball, passes it over to Westgate, it brings it into the front court, back over to Fiona Lee, who's going to drive forward, toss backwards to Hernandez. Hernandez gets the ball knocked out of her hands. Back to Fiona. Hernandez, she puts it up, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Ava Kai passes it inside to Iyer. Liu puts it up. The corner three is no good, but rebounded again by the Saratoga Falcons. Again, Saratoga Falcons have had a lot of possessions. They were able to get up a lot of shots. They were not all clean shots. And a bad pass that time leaves the ball into the Mountain View Spartans' hands with 1 minute, 12 seconds left to go in this game. 54-30. You know Hernandez came to play. She can shoot it anytime she wants. Ball goes back. Three-pointer on the way. Patton Warden was not able to make those three-pointers in the first half. She found her magic here in the second half with 42 seconds left in this one. Ball gets rolled back. Nobody in front of Hernandez. She's going to take it all the way up. Layup is good. As we wind it down, I'd like to thank my crew. Foul gets called with 20 seconds left. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Thank you, sponsors. I'd like to thank our crew directing tonight, Curtis Meacham. On camera one, we have Isaac Louis. And on camera two, working her very first sporting event, is Sydney Buchek. Sydney Buchek, a rising star in the ranks here at KMVT. (60-30). We've had quite a bit of scoring the second half for the Mountain View Spartans. As they have all but doubled the score here in the second half. And that'll do it. That's how your game ends tonight, with the Mountain View Spartans putting a 60 spot up on the board against their rivals, the Saratoga Falcons. Thanks again for joining us. My name is Josh from KMVT, and we will see you next time.